Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Front double by. Front left. Side chest. Side tricep. Face to back curve. Back double bicep. Lat spread. Face front. Overhead abdominal and thigh. Relax, ladies. Thank you very much. You're dismissed.
You just did prejudging?
Yes, prejudging.
So how do you feel?
I'm excited. I feel pretty good about the show. I was quite nervous once I got ready to get out on stage, but I felt pretty good. I felt good about everything that I did, the work that I put in, and I put forth my best. Not really concerned with who the competition was. It was my first show, first prejudging to actually be in there, yes. And I feel pretty good about it. You know, I worked really hard over the last, it's been a year and a half, but over the last couple of months preparing for this competition, I worked really, really hard, so I'm excited about it.
Through your mind as you were waiting behind the scenes, and then they announced your division for you to go out on stage. Walk us through that.
Well, while we were in the back, things kind of moved really fast. You thought you had more time than you actually did. So once they got ready to start calling the bodybuilders, it was like, okay, it's time to move. So just getting ready to make sure that my muscles were pumped up and that I looked my best. And my main focus was going out there and doing what I practiced to do, and that was striking the poses to the best, looking my best, looking tight, looking toned, and getting through each pose the way that I was taught by my wonderful Brenda Woody.
Now what are you going to do?
Now I'm going to go back to my hotel room, get some rest, probably do a little workout, pump up the muscles some, do some eating. I get to eat real good. I actually ate good this morning, but I get to eat some pasta and some starches, some carbs to get my muscles really pumped up for this evening show so I could be ready to do my, my competition routine, So 60 seconds of hard work.
Celebrating the things that everyone told me would never happen, but God has put His hands on me. And ain't a man no how could ever take it from me. Working with what I gotta keep on. Taking care of myself, I wanna live long. Ain't never ashamed when life did to me. Wasn't afraid to change 'cause it was good for me. I just wanna be. Don't be yourself. Don't sweat, girl. Follow me. I'll be myself.
Sherlonda, Tyrus. Come on out, Sherlonda. Go right on out. Right on out by that X. Very good. And that makes your women's open champ tonight, number 75.
Hi, my name is Sherlonda Tyrus, and I'm with Make Yourself Proud. And today I competed in my first bodybuilding competition with Flint, Michigan Bodybuilding, the MPC of Michigan. Wow, today was an awesome day. Started really early this morning at about 5 o'clock. I didn't sleep very well. But I was up at 5 and went to get my spray tanning completed at 5:30 this morning. And as I did that, the thoughts that went through my head was, wow, today is the day. And I'm actually going to do this. I was quite excited and probably a little anxious last night. That's why I didn't sleep very well. And on top of that, I was dehydrated. The process, the eating process, and the process that you go through for this can be really hard, but yet it's challenging, but it's worth it. And I enjoyed every minute of it, even the hard parts, even the times where I didn't think I was going to make it. I enjoyed it, and I would definitely do it again. Today, after the tanning, I ate a huge breakfast. I got to eat more than I imagined I was going to eat, and drank some orange juice. I was really happy. Thoughts that went through my mind today, really at the moment of preparing and getting ready, I didn't really have many. And then I think I had one moment where it just kind of hit me, and I realized that I was actually doing this. And that's when my girlfriend Sonya was curling my hair, and I just, teared up at the whole thought of the process that it took for me to get to this point to compete, to actually compete in a bodybuilding competition. It's just really, really, really exciting. If you try to compare yourself to other people, then I would say that I didn't think I was completely ready. But when I looked at myself and looked at what I have accomplished and what I work towards, my only competition in preparing for this competition was myself. And that's what I held on to, just doing the very best that I could. I worked hard. I know that I worked hard. I know that I put the time into what it took to get to this point. And the goal was to make myself proud and to go forth and to complete the task that I have set forth in participating in this competition. Once I got my hair done, it kind of hit me that this was actually getting ready to happen. And I got a little emotional at that point, but because I couldn't believe that it was me. I mean, I watched these things on TV before. I never really knew much about bodybuilding. But as I started learning more, it was quite interesting. I mean, yes, I look at other women and will say, wow, I really can't believe that I'm doing this. Or I didn't feel like my body was really ready for this. But I did it anyways, going forth and knowing that I had worked really hard to do this. Once it came down time to go in for the prejudging, I was nervous. I was very nervous. When we got there, they were moving really fast. It actually was quite frustrating that things moved quicker than you thought you had time for, because I thought I was going to have time to go back, kind of get comfortable, and that wasn't the case. They were moving really, really fast. It was finish doing this, finish getting the gloss on, you got to get over and pump up, and it was time to go out. So that was a little frustrating, and so my trainer was a little frustrated with me trying to do other things when he felt like I should have been here. So the process there was, I think, to me, probably a little abnormal because they were moving really fast. That made me a little more nervous because I didn't feel like I had time to really relax and get comfortable with the environment. But it was, everything still went well. I went out there and gave it my best and did my very best, and that's what I was looking for. I felt pretty confident. My trainer came back and talked to me about a few things that I should work on and a few things that I should do, and that's to be expected. I mean, it's the first time, so I was really excited. I was excited. As I walked off the stage, I was like, wow, I really did it. I teared up. I was just, it was an exciting moment for me, and I probably couldn't even replay it all the way if I tried to, but I really enjoyed that whole process. In the time trying to come back to the room after prejudging and try to rest and wind down, I was really tired. It takes a lot of energy in doing this, so I tried to sleep and I still couldn't sleep because now I was playing back the prejudging and playing forward what I was going to do in the evening show. When it came to the evening show, I was a little more relaxed, a little more, I felt better. I had eaten some, drunk some water. That made me feel a little bit better, but it's just a process. But going out for the evening show was different than the prejudging. I wasn't as nervous. I was a lot more relaxed. I had worked hard again, practiced. I put in the time that was required from me from what was asked of me through the trainers that I had. So because I believed in what I did, it wasn't hard. It wasn't really hard at all. And I just thought about all of the people that were going to be there, that I knew were going to be there, that was supporting me. Through this whole journey, the support that I have is like unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it just made it so much easier. It made the whole process so much easier for me to go through, because the people that I love and that love me helped me to not have to worry about certain things that could be a major concern. It's quite expensive competing, and so I had a lot of fundraising and I had a lot of participation in it, so that made all the difference in the world. So not only was I shooting to make myself proud, I was shooting to make the people who believed in me proud as well. And I did my very, very best, and I'm pleased with my place. I got second place. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. The lady that I went against, she was good. She had a great body. But for the first time, it wasn't even about the award. It wasn't even about placing for me. It was about doing it. Just the fact that I did it. I set my mind to do it. I said I was going to do it, and I was able to do it. But I put in the work and the sacrifice that was necessary, because it was a huge sacrifice in more ways than one to compete. This sport is a very selfish sport. I've learned that, because you really have to take time for yourself. You almost have to put everything else down and on hold. And so for people who have families, who work, it's not easy at all. You have to take time for you, do what you need to do for you, and then go forth and do whatever else is necessary for the sport. So it's a really demanding sport, but I enjoyed it, and I definitely will be competing again. I'll definitely be competing again.